Hello everyone, my name is Christopher Palameta. I play the oboe. I play different types of historical oboes. I'm originally from Montreal, Canada, and I studied in Montreal and in Paris, in France, and that's where I live now. I started studying the oboe when I was 14 years old, so it's been quite a while. And I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about tone production on the oboe. So of course we use a double reed. So it's a piece of cane that has been folded and shaped on a piece of metal. And then we scrape the cane very thinly. So actually when you take your reed and you blow into it, the most important thing that we have to work on in the beginning is the embouchure. It comes from the French emboucher, which means to put in the mouth, from the word bouche. So if I take the reed alone without the oboe and I blow into it, it doesn't sound very nice at all. But one thing that we have to work on is the position of the lips. So I'm going to put the reed in the oboe, and we're going to explore different options. So this oboe actually is an original French instrument from 1820. It's called a classical or sort of romantic type instrument from the 19th century. And this here is my Baroque oboe, which I would use to play music from the 18th century. So Bach, Vivaldi, Handel would be on this instrument, and this one would be used more for Berlioz. So very different repertoire, but I wanted to show you this exercise. So the first thing we do with the reed, after having soaked it in water for 3, 4, 5 minutes, we want the reed to open and to get moist so that it can vibrate. So the first thing is just stick it in your mouth and blow up until the tie, where the thread is. Now, we're going to put it in the oboe, and I'm going to show you two different types of embouchure. The first is what we call the anteater. Anteater is it's an animal with a very long nose, and it eats ants. So this is the embouchure that we want to have. It makes a sound like this. Now, what we don't want is an embouchure that is smiling and biting. So with the reed, we can adjust the pitch tremendously. So I can either do this, which is the anteater embouchure, or so what you want to imagine with the correct embouchure is to make the sound ou. In French we have this word ou, means where, or also means or. It's in the word bisou, kiss. You want to have that vowel sound in mind, ou, and that's when you insert the instrument. Ou. Not now another thing is it's a good idea to play on the tip of the reed. So at the very, very edge of the reed. That means that you have more control, because if you imagine your lips are coming, and if you play all the way here, you can't control. It's going to be very wild. But if you play on the tip of the tip, then you have much more control of the opening, and it makes a very big difference in tone production. So I'll just show you the different differences. If I play on the tip of the tip, and if I play all the way down on the tie, so that's just a very quick lesson about embouchure.